1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's better. I see it's at least less frame skips. Looks it was somewhere related with software, or maybe with, I don't know, maybe also related with YouTube, with its external RMTP links. Okay. Oh, great, great. MMA in blood. Thank you for your help. Now I know it looks good. Okay. Now it works, and we could start. Only one moment. Looks I need to add some mirror. I see it's a little mirrored. Am I right that you see Cellframe logo mirrored, right? Just need to check it. No, it's not mirrored. Funny. I have seen, I think it's mirrored. Okay, it's good. Looks fine now. Yes, it has some luck. At least it's a smooth video with clear sound. Okay, it was up to YouTube. It was some kind of YouTube issue because before I have uploaded it through external RTMP link. Now I just opened the site and it works. Okay, hello cellmates. We are Cell, we are here and we're starting our regular Thursday live. Hello. And before we start from your questions that you have sent me, I want to talk a little, as usual, about our news. What we did for the last week, what we are planning for next week and so. The biggest question for me was about the testnet 2. I have started to run it today. If you are looking on our, maybe I don't know, if you are tracking our DNS names, you could find that we have created DNS names for the 5 root nodes. We have created instances, and right now, today, I am configuring them. And maybe today I mean the first block on Zero Chain in Sub-Zero network. Testnet 2, it's alias. Its own name, it will be Sub-Zero. And soon you will see its configuration file in our GitLab. So tomorrow for sure, but today I want to finish at least primary configuration for them. Anyway, sorry for our delays. Build dashboard with its build, we are moving maybe on Monday or Saturday. I'm talking about our graphical application. It needs some more updates to work with testnet 2. For Cellframe node users, you will see updates tomorrow. As well as single configurations in Git repository. Sorry, I have tired today a little. When I'm tired, it's hard to translate in English. So sometimes I'll be slower than usual. Okay, what's the next? Big news? If you're tracking our marketing wallet, you could see that we have withdrawn some funds for marketing purpose, and soon you will see our new promotion company. I think you will like it. Also, from our previous spends, not all released. Our biggest release, Hold a Little. We are waiting. It's announced from day by day. Unfortunately, again, it's not. It's not related with us. We need just to wait. Sorry. Thank you about sound. Sound great, but by the way, it's built-in camera, no special microphone, just camera with capture device. Okay, so it's our two biggest events. Uh, almost forget. There are some more things to talk. Let me do Cellframe ambassadors. Cellframe ambassadors program. We run it. It will be funded from marketing funds. We invite all people that have experience in crypto community. We prefer people that are also influencers, maybe not the big influencers, but at least some influencers in their local community. But we prefer big, of course. We have special exclusive. We are planning to have special exclusive webinars, special war groups, special TG groups, and of course rewards for your good work. So that's we are planning for. More details we'll soon announce. Also, some another good things that we did, and I think you like it. It's our internal department. We call it Cellxar Studio, and it's our first two parts of animations, and I will want to show some of them. It's all only animations. Let's start. It's a visualization of Cellframe network. I see it's slow for some reasons. Sorry, it's not so real. Don't understand why, because CPU load is less than 50%, but it drops down to 10 FPS. Okay, that's only part of these animations you see, and with some slowness. So soon we'll make introduction video with description of what we are. It's not only for developers, but for common folks as well. I hope you liked it. I believe so. Okay, so what we have for now. That was news from my side. And now let's go to your questions. You send me a lot of questions, one better than another. I don't know from what we have to start. Okay. Let's select this one. Just one right now. Okay, first question from Shadow Fans. When mainnet will release? Day by day. Sorry. I want also to say if something could go not good, and if I will see it, we'll shift it a little more. But really, look on our GitHub activity. We are working every day on this. So at least today, I have started to bring up root nodes. It's a key stage for running your network. Also, our technical writer prepared documentation for about how to run your own private parachain. It also will be usable for you. Interesting. Will it launch before New Year or after? Really, nearest day, maybe two, but not more. It's if we'll not ever will face some critical bug and we'll need to hold a little, not so big time, really. Sorry, really tired a lot. You were asking about mainnet. I was answered about testnet. Sorry, about mainnet. Mainnet before New Year, 21 December, no changes. I told before why no changes. Short brief, just we could switch not all functions on beginning, but we'll allow you to transfer your ERC20 or BIP20 tokens on native network ever with the limitation, but it will be available since 21st December. Okay, next it was Shadow Friends. Next question from FK. Hi, does Cell compare to other quantum-resistant cryptos like Quants and what is it? QRKey or ORC? Sorry, it's ORC. QRKey, really. It will underline it with red wave line, and I don't see. Okay, I haven't compared with this project. Sorry, Quant. I know about Quantum and some more second generation and first generation currencies. We are different. We are third. They're first and second. There is no any third generation blockchain that's post quantum except us. We are the single such project for the third generation blockchain. About their difference, we could really talk more one time. Okay, the next question from Werburn. Can you please provide further details on when the new LP staking will start? As soon as possible. We were thinking about to run on this week, but it shifted a little more. So we could advise you to start to stake LP right now, because we'll track how long time you are holding how long time past science LP was minted. So when you have staked it, if you have staked it, for example, 1 day, it brings you 1 reward. If you have staked it months ago, it bring you 30 times more reward. So stake it and hold it. By the way, you continue to receive your reward from Uniswap or from PancakeSwap. By the way, our new staking program will be not only on Ethereum. It also will be present on BSC network as well, and they will be connected together. How it will look? We want to connect this new staking program with auction. So you could bid on auction with your LP token and log them. You will not lose them, as well as if you are staking Cell. But you will take twice with a little more, so about 2020% in comparing with Cell with the same amount of Ethereum or USD. So it will give you more scores in bidding, and you will have bigger airdrops with projects tokens. So and also, if you for your as long you have minted this LP token, as long you have staked your token pair, as bigger additional scores you will have. So all these additions will be put together, will be summarized, and then use it as basement for score calculations. So that will merge staking program with auction. And because it will be ongoing process, auction not will be once, it will be repeating and repeating and repeating. We'll have endless staking program. By the way, we'll think about maybe to improve it. When will be native network, it will be connected together. So it will be we'll continue to develop it, but we are thinking to start it from merging auction with staking program. When will be started? It will be next week, I hope. Really, we need some time to run it. Not this week, for sure. Next week, possible. Maybe 2 weeks. I want to make it as soon as possible. So you could just not wait for this. Just take your cells that you already have, stake it with same amount of ETH or for same amount of USDC or BUSD or BNB if you're talking on PancakeSwap, and just hold it. You will take reward when we run auction, and you could stake it and earn with earn on receiving project tokens. Okay, I think we need to little more about this, and we also prepare animation special for this. So I am going to the next question. Anubis 3100 BC. Again, this user, appreciate you. Hi. Please update us on Sub-Zero testnet liquidity on Uniswap and marketing efforts. I think I already did it. Sub-Zero we are preparing. Liquidity on Uniswap. We'll deal with this with our new staking program merged with auction marketing efforts. Maybe I could tell really a little more about this. Nearest 2 weeks we plan to focus more on Twitter, Telegram. Will be more AMA sessions, I believe. Will be more advertisement for on most important sites. Also, you could see shots from Liverpool streets. Also, we are planning another another promotion in real space. That's what we're planning for. Okay, the next question from the same user. Could you please simplify the auction rules? They're extremely hard to understand, especially number 3 when you start talking about Bob and Joe. Okay, we'll think about this. Okay, I will try to make it really simplified. We're thinking also to record some video as well. So the next question. The bid button on the auction site doesn't work for me. I'm using Brave browser on PC with MetaMask as my wallet. Yes, we have some troubles with site. We'll fix this ASAP because we are connecting the new smart contracts right now for the new billings and move scores from the old to the new. Hold on, we'll fix it as soon as possible. The next question from Feros 100. I would like to know when team will start marketing route sell. Man, we already started. Marketing wallet is full of money. Yes, we take monies when we know on what we will spend. Sorry, marketing is not our primary specialization. So we hire people. By the way, we hired few good specialists. We prepare media plans. We research in the market. We are looking for the best variant. Takes time. Right now, we over with this preparation. So 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, yes, we withdrawn some funds, and soon you will see results. All's good. The next question from Kelt Winter. What does the Cellframe log represent? It represents some kind of biological object because cell has a lot of association with biology. That's what does it represents. The second, how passionate are you for Cellframe and its future? Future is bright. I am excited of its future, and all my efforts are focused on this bright future. Even the best technology need a professional and good-looking design, but to be honest, the auction page still looks very basic and soulless. Any plans for this issue? It was developed by a different design group. If you see on our graphical software on our site, you could see it as it's done on different level. So don't worry, we'll update auction site look and feel as well. We are still continuing to working on this. Okay. Now the next question. Okay. Can you lock Uniswap in liquidity after mainnet, or it's up to MMs? Up to MMs, and also don't worry. We are planning to attract liquidity providers, a lot of them. No, do 350. Do you plan to attract projects that will not get parachains from Kusama or Polkadot? And bring more attention to Cellframe. Yes, we have such plans, but there are some troubles with this because we have different architecture. Yes, we are thinking about compatibility layer between substrate and Cellframe SDK, but we still have not finished our documentation for Cellframe SDK. Also, parts of them already. So yes, we are planning this and we are trying to communicate with such projects, but until we have a lot of video tutorials and this compatibility layer, I don't think they will attract somebody. But we are trying. We might need an AMA with the whole team. Yes, I also prefer to not be only man who is talking with community, but there is a problem. Most of team are tech specialists. Most of tech specialists are bad with social science, with languages. It's not for all countries, but for countries where are located our developers. It's post-Soviet countries mostly, but not only them. It's really everything is bad with English. Never I have a problems with this, But believe me, it's a problem to merge technical specialist and good presenter with good enough English. Anyway, we are trying. Also, we are trying to train our developers with this. So we'll try to make some AMA with another team members. The next question. Again, what is the marketing strategy? Just answer it. Just answer it. Secondary, any current blocker risks preventing the mainnet to be delivered in time. Only a big risk is some kind of architecture security holes that could break our limited activity and allow to steal funds. I still not see such possible issues because if we'll have mainnet with a lot of limitation, for example, limited addresses for sending monies, I don't see the sense to hack us. Possible if we'll see some unfixable issues, but it's not possible. It's less than 1% probability, so don't worry. Next question from Harwoodix. Single-sided staking has been mentioned a few times. Will this still be coming? Yes, with mainnet. If so, where will the sell reward tokens be coming from? It will come from service providing fees. Remember, for what we'll use sell stake. Sell stake is used to is required for service providing node. If you want to be service provider, you need to have stake, or you need to delegate the stake from somebody else. If you have delegated it, you pay fee for the stake usage. And from the delegator side, it will look like single staking. Everything is simple. The next question from DFV_98. Implementing quantum resistant blockchain is no walk in the park. Exactly. Who came up with the idea of the concept? Long story. My ex-worker, when we were working on different project. It was related more with multimedia streaming, and we were working with post-quantum encryption. And this man said me, hey, you have architecture that could be used for blockchain. Do you want this? Maybe you want to try. I said, yes, why not? And then passed a few months, I wrote prototype. Then we started. Then we ran this startup, and now we are here. So nothing special. We just decided and started. Also, if I have finished product on any other chain, Sol or ETH, can I make it quantum resistant through Cellframe, or should I build from scratch on your blockchain? Depends from your project, depends from what you are doing, and depends from the moment when you want to start it to develop on our blockchain. Because remember, we are preparing a lot of compatibility layers and levels. By the way, next year around summer, we are planning to run our EVM compatibility level. So Solidity developers, we also planning to take on board, but it's not right now. So if you have your project based on Solidity smart contracts, sorry, you will really need to rewrite to build everything from scratch. We could suggest to just wait until we'll make this compatibility layer. Anyway, depends from your project. Maybe your project will not need so many efforts on our platform. So building from scratch will not be something complicated, something that will take a lot of time. So feel free to DM me and ask me about your tell me about your project. I could consult you and help you. And will it decrease the performance? Performance decrease. It should increase the performance. But if we are talking about compatibility layers, depends from. I believe we should increase performance because we have, for example, we are planning, for example, make running smart contracts as truly dedicated service, and prices for the service will be formed like on stock. By the way, without automatic market making, it will look like usual stock when you place orders and then matching orders between them. So I think we'll have much lesser fees in our network than ever BSC have. If we are talking about fees, if we are talking about performance, it should be the same or better. If we'll build it from scratch, it will be better for sure. Really, it will. I believe it will be the best performance ever. Who knows? We need to measure it. Okay, the next question from Henry Belfort. He have asked 4 questions. So the next 4 questions from Henry Belfort. Can you address the fact regarding dev wallet not being in your control? By the way, haven't heard such thought. If you will see on the spans, they are all almost in time. Don't think that it will hurt us. It's part of deal, and such strong deals was not broken anytime. I'm calm with this. So don't worry. Will be 10,000 TPS when mainnet is out. Will be more. Really, will be more. Because of peer-to-peer second-tier sharding, we should have inside almost no limitation inside the network. Yes, between the networks could be some such limitation, but it will be, I believe it will be bigger than 10,000. Why so such low level? Yes, it depends. We have one bottleneck. Our bottleneck is post-quantum signatures. Post-quantum signatures requires bigger, more CPU usage for verification and much more memory. But because we have DEC, for example, we could make a lot of parachains same time. So I think this bottleneck will not hurt us a lot. Usually, bottleneck is not about signature verification. So if we'll have such bottleneck, I think last time when I have checked how many signatures could be checked, it was about almost 10,000 per second for one core. So I don't think it. Maybe we'll have really maybe 10,000, maybe more, maybe 1 million. Who knows? Can we expect tier 1 sex listing after mainnet? We could expect it any moment. For example, yesterday I was talking with one tier 1 sex. And they told me that they are circling around us. They're circling around us and waiting when we'll fit in their standards. By the way, one of this requirement was regular reports like I do right now. So always good, always good. With previous tier 1 secs that I have promised, I shouldn't promise this, but still, we still need to wait some. Really, I don't know when, but it's coming. It's coming. I am in contact with them. We are talking sometimes, and they are overloaded with proposals, as I see. So really, I have one short window. Now I have 2 short windows in a week when we could chat a little. The next question, the last question from Henry Belfort. What is the best selling points for Cellframe? Best point is quantum proof. Second is parachains, and third is I think we could when we'll start to promote our application, Cellframe dashboard, I think it will be third the best selling points. It's good. Wow. Ellipse _01. Hi, Dmitry. Sorry for being rude to you a while ago about the I apologize. Let's be friends. I want to help promote the project. Could you list what you think are the best things about Cellframe that would help us holders promote it on Twitter, etc.? Oh, elapse. Okay. Your apologies accepted. Cannot say that we could be friends, but I will try. I will try. I understand your rudeness. I understand why you say this. A lot of scammers in crypto, and is really too shady. But I like to read what you wrote. It's really good that you understand what's going on. So really, it's good. Thank you that you wrote this me. No problems now. Then the next question from 3Factor3131. KLVPN token airdrop for KLETH provided up and been replaced by airdrop of KL instead. Can you confirm what the rules and rewards are for this rewarded KL airdrop? As I told before, we are merging sticking program and auction, and these airdrops will not be airdrops. It will be claimed rewards. We'll upload all VPN will upload all KEL tokens on the smart contracts, and they will be claimed like in Geyser contract or like we have in staking.cellframe.net, something like this, but still it will be connected with auction. The next question: when will the 5% Binance Smart Chain tax end on the sell trades? After mainnet, after listing on the big SEX, when will be listed both BSC, ETH, and native protocol. So when it happens, tax will be ended. The next question from Ellipti. What's the special thing that the cell will give or different than their rivals? Better to read it on our site in few words. We are only third generation blockchains that are quantum proof. Why would I develop my project in Cell and not in Ethereum or Dota Cosema environment? Because it's quantum proof, because it focused to be the ecosystem. So it gives you ability to make your own parachain based on any consensus, any type of chains. It could be blockchain, it could be DEC. So we are preparing a set of instruments. It's most important that it's SDK. So we give more abilities for development. For example, you cannot develop, for example, streaming service on Substrate or something like this. For example, I knew about people who tried to build 3D printing orders aggregator on Substrate, and they run it, but with really big troubles, and it's still not ready for release because it has no built-in payment system. And if you have such mechanics as prepayment, reward, or refund, subscription, you need to make it by your own. We have all this built in. Do we have projects already waiting for the auction? There are some projects I received such requests, but not. They are still not prepared. When they will be, I'll announce them. From the 50 slots, how many projects you guys think that can be done immediately in the first weeks? Cannot say. Does using Cell environment will be more cheaper from Dota or Kusama environment? I believe yes. At least we have better performance. We need to measure it, but I believe at least we are based on PureC when they are based on Rust. So the question: can other project develop the same idea of Cellframe? Possible. Does Cellframe make exactly use the same Dota Kusama does? No, it's a little different, or too different. They are more focused on interoperability. We are more focused on services. They have a mission. We have no mission. What exactly differs us from them? We are better than them? Of course, we are better. Can any other new project be better than us? No, they cannot. I was just joking because I don't want to compete with anybody else. We prefer to have a friendship, not competition. Let them to focus on interoperability with the CDC based blockchains. We'll be focused on interoperability with different digital signatures, more with post-quantum digital signatures. For example, Substrate can't communicate with Dash, for example, or maybe for something else that's post-quantum. By the way, different projects told with me that they want to take our encryption and nothing more. And then in some future, when they will use our encryption, We could suggest them to be parachain, and because they already have the compatible encryption, we could take them on board. And the last question from Joyce. What is the use case of Cell token once mainnet launch? You could stake it to delegate and earn on delegation. You could use it to purchase Cellframe based services. That's the two most important use cases. I mean, to part of auction, yes. As we know, Cellchain doesn't have any fees. Cellchain have it, but when you delegate your stake, it produces fees. So users won't be use Cell, I guess. Why not? Gas would be kind of service. Why not to use it? And it must accept, all the services must accept Cell. So Cell could be used as a gas for sure, no doubts. So what is the question? I have that just all. Okay, it takes a little more time than I have expected. Now let's try to go through chat and see questions from chat. Okay. If Cell reaches 100, will projects still have to contribute 250,000 cells in auction? Right. Because it's crowd loan, everything is possible. And if you want to run your private project, it will take more monies. Yes, so better to purchase Cell right now until it doesn't cost so much. I think we need sex exchange. Yes, we need, exactly, first tier. I am working on this. Will there be Ledger Trezor support to store the native tokens? We are investigating this. Also, we are working on our own hardware wallet. By the way, about hardware wallets, my personal humble opinion, hardware wallet should be open source totally, including hardware. Because, for example, if you purchase Trezor or Ledger, really, I'm not sure that there are any unpredictable software inside. Better for me, I always prefer to take some common usage hardware like Raspberry Pi or Arduino or something like this, or Raspberry Pi Pico, something like this. Then print shell on 3D printing from open source model. Build from sources from verified sources with checking its checksum, and only after this you could be sure. Anyway, for people who trust for Ledger Trezor, we'll try to make its native support. Hi, Dmitry. Science, your business email box is full. How can I contact the team with ideas for marketing? Write to for somebody. Oh, sorry. Write to our admins. DM to admins. For Diablo, for example, or for E5 OTF. We'll publish our new contact soon. It's some troubles with our email account. Don't worry. When single site's taken after mainnet. We don't want. Nobody wants. Price targets have no price targets. Can Cellframe be used for gaming? Yes, it's possible usage. And once was such usage. KLVPN based on Cellframe protocols was used for cyber sport competitions. Because it has low latency, it was working good. How does it compare to other chains for games like Solana or Polygon? Maybe you are talking about play to earn. If we are talking about play to earn, not some kind maybe of streaming or just a platform for network games, network-based games, I was talking about this. But if we are talking about play to earn, have no such plans. Maybe somebody want to make it. Yes, it could be used for gaming, but just don't want to make it by my own. Feel free to take our SDK and start to develop your own project. Any rough ideas about preliminary TPS estimator testnet 2? I told about this before. Any plans to integrate with metaverse projects? No. Any time frame for the YouTube video that was supposed to be released at the beginning of the week? Beginning of the next week, maybe a little later. Really, not depends from us. I think testnet 2 will be released before. Any plans to build a Cellframe office on Blocktopia? What does it in Blocktopia? Sorry, don't know. Will a massive marketing move make up the good job? I will look on this. Somewhere I have heard about Blocktopia. Maybe it will be good. Blocktopia. Blocktopia. Dmitry, do you have any plans to bring on professionals to the marketing team? It's already done a week ago. Like the people who marketed Kusama or Polkadot to begin with. Sorry, have no money to hire them. And I don't think so that they will decide to work with us. If they have a choice, they have selection between, so we need to deal with what we have. Don't worry, success mostly related with tech side. Every Kusama or Polkadot has extremely strong tech side. And we are trying to also have to be the best in this. Okay, what we have next? Okay. If you don't list, so we should be for. Will we always have the BSC and ETH cell tokens, and will it be bridged to mainnet? Yes, it will be bridged, and they'll continue to circulate until quantum apocalypse. Okay. Dmitry, I'm a Chrome extension developer. I can make an extension that upvotes sell on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap or other platform every day. If you can have the community use it, I can make it. Sorry, don't understand a little. Upvote sell on CoinGecko through extension. It's kind of Trojan or network worm. Sorry, or special button vote for just for massive vote if it's something for massive vote by your own decision, yes, possible. If we are talking about worms, no, no. Anyway, you could DM me and talk about this. Mhm. Huh. Like your work, give me greeting to the whole team there. Thank you for your support, really. Nice to hear. Mhm. Dmitry, what is this notification sound? Maybe it was notifications. Is the woman's voice in background mirror? No, it's our marketing specialist. Price fluctuations have disappointed investors. It was investors or short term holders. I don't know. Price fluctuations are always strange to see such question. Do you know any currency without price fluctuation? Please tell me. I'll purchase some. Mm, Dmitry, how can I get on a call with you right now? Right now, it's not impossible. It's not possible. But if you want to make AMA with me, and you are a video blogger, DM me, please. We could discuss it. By the way, if USDT, look on dollar inflation. It's also not the best choice. USDT price is stable because we calculate this price in dollars. But if we'll start to calculate it in burgers, for example, we'll see it's inflate a lot. It's also not stable. About live stream with community, it's possible to make through Zoom, something like this. Why not? Okay. How is Corona situation in Russia? Not bad, better than in other countries, but not the best. We have no big limitations. For example, right now is lockdown, but you could see I am in office. It's working. People have vacations, but also not everyone. We have official vacations, but it depends from your work. Somebody works, somebody not. Mostly working. Mm. Anybody, I am vaccinated, so I am not afraid. And looks I am immune against COVID because I was living with a person who was infected for sure, and I wasn't. And there are still no antibodies in my blood. Ever after this, I am checking it often. So looks I am immune against COVID. So it excludes risk that I will become infected and die. No such risk for me. Okay. Mm, okay, about LP I have answered. No, don't worry about this. LP will be used for bidding. By the way, it adds some additional circulation. Will be circulation between imminent loss in cell pair and replace it with project token. That's why we need these rewards to compensate these imminent losses and add some more rewards. in addition to Uniswap fees. By the way, it will not replace, so will not require you to stake this pair on auction. First, you stake it on Uniswap or Pancake. You could start it right now, and I suggested to do it to earn more scores for bidding. And then you locked. So if somebody removed his LP, it's okay. Somebody removed, somebody added, and I believe more people add them. Okay, I answered all your questions. Thank you for your patience that you waited until I have started again this stream. Thank you for all your support, for all your questions. It was nice stream. I liked it. Next time I will prepare a little better. I prepare more video sense. Maybe I will bring somebody else on this. Really, nobody wants. Everybody says me, you doing this good, continue to do this. Let it be you. Of course, I can order. I can say it will be you. I say this. So, but I don't want to be a dictator. Let's say so. Anyway, maybe I will be dictator. So it's not a problem. Okay. Thank you all again. Thank you all for your questions. Thank you all for your support. We are Cell. We are here. Bye. See you next time.